Good morning, magandang umaga, and welcome to today's episode of My PI Dream. Today is Saturday, and it is build day 129. Yes, build day 129 on the construction schedule out at Villa FELIZ. And today is the last day of doing normal stuff before we start working on roofing construction, which begins on Monday. But today there's a lot of things that need to go on, and overnight I started thinking about the things that we need to catch today that we forgot yesterday. Since yesterday they put up the wall on the west side of the house in the great room, and that's the area where the entertainment center and the television is going to be mounted. I saw where I believe they missed an item, which is going to be the speakers on the left side and the right side for the television set and stereo. So that was one of the items I'm going to discuss with my builder today to make sure that gets implemented. So anyway, that's the main thing for me that I have to remember when I get out there, if I can remember it. So let's go ahead and get today started. Oh, but before we get today started, I have to do a shout out to one of the subscribers whose name is Bern Medina, and it is his birthday. It is his birthday today. So happy birthday, Bern, and many, many more. So anyway, let's go ahead and get out to the construction site and get today started. So without further delay, let's get today's video underway. This is a clean, oh, fish day, fish day. Ah, is that milkfish? It looks like milkfish. You have milkfish? What type of fish?
Talagang bukid.
Okay. Up. Hey, where'd you come from? You just slipped up on me right there. Oh, look at the, what is that? What kind of fish?
FELIZ, the fish.
That looks like a little tiny sardine. It looks like a sardine. Is this sardine?
Smallest. Largest done.
Are you gonna buy one of those fish? Is that what you're getting?
Cambukulish.
I like these. Look who's following after the fish tricycle. Hi guys. Have a wonderful day. See you later. Magandang umaga. How are you today? Hi boys.
Hi, good James.
How are you today? Magandang umaga. You got the whole family out here today. Good morning. How are you today? Huh?
Saturday.
Yeah, but you know what Saturday is to me?
Yeah.
Just another work day. Amber! How are you this morning? How are you? Everybody's saying, where is Amber? Where is Amber? Oh, are you going to take my picture today? I think I have something for you. What? Oh, I do. I have something for you. Look, for you. Wait, I think or your cousin. You give to your cousin, okay? You share. I see that. I will see. I have to go to work. I see you later. Bye. Muckaluk is in clear view this morning, and we have some blue skies. We got a little bit of clouds on this side, but we have blue skies. And you know what I say is the sun always shines on the Philippines. And even if you have cloud cover, there's always sun shining above the cloud cover. And when you're down here and you don't have the sun directly on you, what you have you have the sun on all the smiles on all the people here in the Philippines. So you always have that. Morning, guys. And that's the way it is every day here in the Philippines. Anyway, before we get our day started and we go and look and see all the stuff that's being done this morning, so we know what approach that my builder is doing for the work schedule today, you saw this morning over here, you see new activity over here, and that is the cistern. And some folks have been asking me a question because we did this such a long time ago, the big dig, and that was at the very beginning. That was probably in the first 30 days of the build out here since we broke ground. And there has been, like, after it got down to about I don't know, about 3 meters down, all activity ceased in that area. And I forgot to tell you yesterday, that was one of the things that my builder talked with me about. And I'm gonna bring you around here because I want to show you some of the steel work. And because I asked him yesterday, I said I saw them building stuff that looked like beams, and I'm like, well, and you know, pre-forming the beams. He goes, and I'm like, we're done with beam work here. Morning. I said, we're done with beam work. What are these beams for? And he says to me, oh, he says, oh, we got to start on the cistern. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's right, we have to work on the cistern. So that's what this metal is up here, all this rebar. These are all we have footers, and these aren't beams actually, these are columns. These are the footers that will go down 1, 2, 3, 4 for all 4 corners. And what we will have, since this is such a deep cistern, we're beefing it up. Originally it was going to be 5-inch concrete hollow blocks. We ordered 6-inch concrete hollow blocks. I asked my builder, just to make sure we don't have a cave-in, since this is so deep, we have to take extra precautionary measures to make sure that this is built correctly and we don't have problems in the future. So what we're doing, we're going from 5-inch to 6-inch concrete hollow blocks, and we're going to put it's actually multi-chambered, just like the septic tank is going to be, but there's also going to be beams in the center of this that's going to allow that we have no outward pressure can push in. No outward pressure can push in for cave-ins, but at the same time, because of the capacity of the cistern, no inward pressure from the volume of water can push out and cause a rupture of the cistern as well. And as they're building that, we'll talk about that as we're building. What I just did, I just defined with the electrician the left channel, right channel speaker, and the center channel speaker for an entertainment center. This is going to be a simple one. It's not going to be a 5 or 6 channel surround. It's just going to be a 3 channel, left channel, right channel, and the center channel, and there will plus a subwoofer. But the subwoofer is no problem because the subwoofer will be on the floor here. No problem with that one. But for this right here, we need to come up, and what we'll do, we'll have a T that goes from that side to this side over here. And then it will be the conduit will be pre-roughed in, so that when we do the installation of the speaker system for the living room television and entertainment, whatever it's going to be, it will be here and ready to go. And this is going to be for the 2-inch conduit that's going to fit inside there for the HDMI cables and the whatever multimedia channel cables need to go through between the entertainment center on the floor and the flat screen TV on the wall. For aircon, No? You don't, you don't know? I think for the air con. Well, it is break time. It's the first break of the day. It's the 10 o'clock, 10:15, whatever time. And they threw in their snacks and drinks right now. And this is a good opportunity, again, for me to come inside and catch some key points that I want to pass along to you. So this is the bathroom. Do you remember yesterday, I believe, that I was showing you? And this is where you see all the conduit. That's all the electrical pass-through from the circuit breaker panel assembly in the basement. That's going to go up inside and provide power to everything on the second floor, everything on the first floor that's going to go through the walls like we have over here. We have a lot of stuff that's coming down instead of going up. Well, you remember yesterday we had, it was a horrible, you know, they were chipping off little bits of pieces of brick to put inside there, and they were trying to pack in some concrete inside there, and that's what all that garbage is down there. And they saw me looking at it, and I'm like, no, you can't. No, we got to do better than that. So the correct way, if you can ever get, a lot of times what they will do, they will try to use concrete hollow block as much as possible. If they can't use concrete hollow block, if it's a complex type of things that they're trying to hide inside there, they'll break up concrete hollow block for a base for the mortar mix to stick to, and they'll just try to fill in the void. But when you have so much material, such as all those pipes that you see up there, see all those pipes right there? And remember, they were inside that wall. It's not a good idea to do that, because what's going to end up happening over time, the building settling, if you have seismic activity or something like that, those are all little weak points inside there, because it's not one contiguous flow of mortar or concrete mix or something to hold everything together. So the best thing to do, if you can, is to do exactly what they did here. They built the form on this side, and the form is identical on the back side over here. You see we have the form here. And what they're going to do from the top, they will fill it all in with the concrete mix and the so that it's a formed flow, and it will go all around those tubes inside there, and that will be very strong, and we should not have any issues with any cracks or anything like that. And it will be basically the same way that we did the arches up here. You see, we poured the arches with the form, and then we came back and we cleaned it up on the very top with some mortar mix. Instead of doing concrete hollow blocks for walls, like all the walls that we have all along here, they will actually do it with form work. They will do form work, and they put rebar on the inside, and it's kind of like to pull the form together, they have like a bolt on both sides, then they will cut it off at the very end. They'll pull the formwork off, and then the rebar or the threaded rod that's holding the form together, they will cut that off, and then they will do the plaster coat. If you can get a contractor that will do that, that is the very best and the strongest type of wall that you can get. Unfortunately, I asked my builder if he'd ever done that. Although he's familiar with it, his crew hasn't done it, and there's also an additional cost that it's You're looking out my window? So you can see that the electrician already did the rough-in for the speaker connections that I was talking about earlier, but there's another feature that I want to talk about. But you can see the boxes, they have the boxes, and this side is going out and going out to the sunroom. This box right here is going to the center channel and left and right channel inside here. And you're probably saying, James, why is this sticking out so far like this when everything else is going to be embedded back a little bit more? And this is sticking out really far, like this pipe here for the HDMI connections and all the multimedia connections. Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. Oh, by the way, my sister Nay is here, and we did lunch together. My wife, she's always worried about what I eat for lunch here. So what she does, she coordinates with her sister, and her sister brings me some real food. So she picked up some food from Innisal today. So we had some Innisal chicken and rice, and some leche flan for
banana.
and some bananas, and she got me some bananas. I needed some bananas as well. She got the Lakatan? Lakatan. Yes. I got the Lakatan. So wait, let's get back to the wall over here. This is kind of I didn't tell you about this feature. So what we're doing on this wall, all the way from here, all the way up to the ceiling line, there is going to be an extension. So if you look at the wall from this direction right here, we're going to have a section about 1.5 meters that's going to stick out, and behind this, embedded in the back all the way around, there's going to be LED lights that do a wash on this side of the wall, do a wash on this side of the wall, all the way from the floor all the way up to the top, up to where the cathedral ceiling is actually going to start, right up to that beam right there, as a matter of fact. So that's going to be a wall feature. But the good thing about that is we can hide stuff behind it, which we're going to be able to hide everything behind, and it's all concrete. They will put steel reinforcement all the way through, and that steel reinforcement will be drilled into the wall, and that will do all support that holds that section of that special feature to the wall. All right, well, here it is, the end of the day. It's after 5 o'clock. It's the end of the work week. It's Saturday, and the next work day is going to be on Monday. So let's kind of do a real quick capture for what we did today and what we've kind of been doing all week long. So this week, the forms have been laid, or have begun, for the floating stairway that we have going up to the second floor up here. So they're working on that. I said it takes about 3 days. And maybe this is a little bit more complex. Maybe it's going to take a little bit more, because I think they started I think this is day 3. So, but that's okay. We want to get that right. Today, inside the laundry room, you can see this wall is almost done. We still got some more done on the finishing. This is the first coat of the plaster coat. This one got finished on this side here, and this is the first coat here. So this room, I expect this room will be done on Monday. And most of the stuff on the back side here is on the outside of the house. You saw when we did the drone footage, the outside of that wall on that side. But they did do, the inside of the closet. It is done. You see what they finished this today. So this section got completed inside this bedroom right here. Of course, on the outside, and you can see it from here. And what you can see on the second floor, this is the outer part of the walk-in closet for the master bedroom suite, and still part of the walk-in closet, but this is that place where the luggage is going to go, the storage area back here. They got that done. And on the other side of this, which is all part of the east side of the house on the second floor, they also completed this section here. So pretty much about halfway on this part of the second floor. What's really cool about this is all this area right here is going to be hidden underneath roof. But this is sealing in and giving additional support and strength to those concrete hollow blocks. But you're not going to see any of those. Those are going to be hit. Those are underneath the roof. And I think a lot of places, what they would do, they would just leave it like that. They would just leave it plain. But this is all going to be finished, even places you don't see. And that will, again, give additional strength, and it will keep bugs and creepy crawling things from coming inside the house. And let's go down to the basement. Down in the basement today, skim coat. Skim coat, skim coat, skim coat, plus some of the CR plumbing got done today. Skim coat. I don't think all this was done. I think he was working today on this part of the skim coat right here. And I think it was mainly this room. I saw him, remember we saw him, he had the, I think it was hit the plate down there, and he was working inside here. And also in, I think this was done already. I can't tell. I can't follow with these guys down here. They're moving so fast. You can't see inside of here, but it's very dark. But anyway, my builder, he's doing the plumbing himself. And he has the diverter and the mixer controller inside here, and he ran a bunch of that. And this probably will be finished up maybe on Monday, if he has time and can get away from the roof people that are coming for the trusses. But the plumbing is actually installed here. It's not connected yet to where the hot water heater goes inside there, but we'll do that. So, and what he is going to do to make this clean, we're going to test it to make sure we have no leaks, and we're just going to put a form across here, and we're going to fill the backside with concrete. We're going to just fill it in. We're not going to do concrete hollow blocks or anything. We're going to do very similar to what we did on the first floor in the bathroom up there, where all the electrical conduit is being hidden inside the wall. So this will be a very clean install for this right here. I was hoping we would get work done here for the drainage. I wanted to get this drainage solution complete and all the pipes going in that direction. But I guess that's going to be saved for another week. I'm really hoping we get that done pretty soon. All the waterproofing. I want waterproofing done as soon as possible. I want to waterproof in the basement. As you can see, my sister-in-law is still here. And I'm going to give her a ride out to the front gate where she can catch a tricycle and head back towards her home. So anyway, this was a very productive week. Lots of stuff went on. You can see we have lots of walls. The house, when we do the drone, it actually looks like a house now. And it's getting better and better each day. So Monday the priority is the truss people come out, but you will not see any construction. You'll just see them up on the roof doing a lot of measuring, maybe putting a lot of lines down in preparation for Tuesday, which I believe is when they are going to start cutting steel and doing some welding and things like that. So Tuesday will probably be the big day for the roof. Tuesday, and for the next 6 weeks, it's going to be roof, and I'm excited about that. So again, this is the weekend, and I'm going to close and I'm going to go home and get my weekend started. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm going to relax a little bit, get house cleaning done, and then I don't know. Get house cleaning done. That's all I can think of right now. So anyway, until Monday, which is going to be build day 130. Yes, build day 130 on the construction schedule out here at Villa FELIZ. If you enjoyed today's video, please give me a thumbs up. Please share, and if you have not subscribed, just click on that little My PI Dream in the bottom right hand part of your screen, and you will be subscribed, and you will get the latest updates as soon as I push them. So until Monday, you have a wonderful weekend.